Let's talk about gift giving as a love language and why it's not materialistic or frivolous at all, but a tangible form of love, a little spell of memory you can hold in your hands. And before I start, I want to say I don't believe that humans fit neatly into 5 love languages. We're far more complicated and magical than that. Most of us speak different languages at different times. But as we move into gifting season, especially in this economy, a lot of people feel pressured to give or receive in ways that don't feel sustainable. So today, I want to share some ways to make gifting gentler, more accessible, and maybe even more meaningful. For many of us, gift giving isn't about the things at all. It's about tangibility. It's something you can reach for when someone you love feels far away. And often, this love language is rooted in childhood. A lot of people who speak this love language grew up with some form of emotional distance. Long-distance families, estranged parents, caregivers who loved in inconsistent ways. For some, their parents only knew how to express care through giving, so objects become signifiers of affection. Or parents who came and went, leaving gifts behind as the only proof that the loved one had been real at all. Maybe you were the kid whose estranged parent would sweep in every few months with presents and affection and then disappear again. Maybe love showed up in the mail. Maybe birthdays meant a card and a check instead of a warm hug. When that's your foundation, of course tangible things become symbols. They become anchors. They become proof. So when someone with this love language gives a gift, it's not shallow. It's not transactional. It's not materialistic. It's a ritual of remembrance. Here, hold this when you can't hold me. There's something quietly witchy about that, the way objects hold memory, intention, and energy. And the beautiful part of that is that kind of gift giving doesn't have to cost money. If anything, the most powerful gifts are ones woven with meaning rather than money. So I'm going to give you 10 ideas of gifts that you can give that will cost little or no money, but carry great weight and meaning. One of my favorites is to create an heirloom. Take something from your own life that carries a little of your story. A stone from a river you sat beside, wrapped in wire and turned into a necklace. Frame a pressed flower from a place that healed you. Take a piece of jewelry or a stuffy or a book that has been meaningful to you that you now want to share as part of your loved one's journey. A scarf that you wore during a season of change. Yes, it's regifting, but in the most sacred sense. It says, here's a piece of my journey, and I trust you to carry it now. It's creating your own little heirloom. The next idea is the hometown tourist adventure. Plan a hometown adventure. It can be as simple or cozy as you want. Explore the best coffee shop in town. Walk by the river or whatever applicable park or landmark is famous in your town or is well known in your town. Visit a local museum. Go to a park with a nice bench. Have a picnic. Go to a ghost tour. Write it down like a little map or itinerary. Let the day itself be the gift. These kind of gifts can sometimes get away from you. So when giving this gift, give 3 dates to choose from that you can each put on your calendar. Make sure it doesn't fall by the wayside. Idea number 3, the staycation spell day. Offer a staycation, a whole day in one of your homes, doing whatever you enjoy. Cooking together, watching their favorite movies, lighting candles, doing a ritual. Hint for this, and for any of these types of gifts, is to create something tangible as part of the gift. Make a staycation pass so they have something to hold afterwards and remember the day by. Idea 4, gift your own love language. If you're an acts of service person, create a gift card in which you plan to fix something that they've been putting off or struggling with. If your love language is words of affirmation, write them a beautiful card and tell them what you appreciate about them and how they make you feel. Write a poem, put it on lovely paper, frame it. The gift is you doing your love language, and the tangible part becomes something that they can hold on to for a future memory. It becomes the keepsake. Idea number 5, a playlist with liner notes. Create a playlist, but most importantly, write down a tiny booklet of liner notes explaining why each song reminds you of them. The explanation is the magic and the beauty. Idea number 6, memory bookmarks. This is great for the reader in your life who is always going through bookmarks. Write little memories on handmade bookmarks. Tie them with string or ribbon. Small, simple, deeply personal. Idea number 7, a pocket talisman. Gift a token, a stone, a shell, a button, something that felt like it wanted to travel to them. And then write a little story about it, about why it's important, why you thought of them. Maybe make a little phrase or incantation that they can say when they touch it and think of you. Idea number 8, a 5-moment letter. Write a letter with 5 moments that you treasure, 5 memories, 5 ways they've changed your life, 5 reasons you're glad they exist. This is simple and eternal. Number 9, a recipe or spell card. Write down a recipe for a tea blend, a comfort meal, even an essential oil layering combination. Decorate it like a tiny spell card, something they can tuck into a drawer and return to. Idea 10, a seasonal bundle. Gather small items from your world, a sprig of rosemary, a pine cone, a pressed leaf, a scrap of fabric, and then bundle them together with intention. These everyday objects become a talisman when paired with meaning. Gifts don't need to be expensive to be meaningful. Some of the most powerful ones cost nothing at all except intention. And if gift giving is your love language, or the love language of someone you adore, I hope these ideas bring a little more warmth and ease to your season and inspire you to create your own magic to share with your loved ones. Until next time, tend to yourself as though you are sacred, because you are.